Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Magnus, and today I'm going to do some Hearthstone laddering. I thought I'd show you guys the deck I use the most. So, I'm going to show you my Holy Priest deck, as I call it. I know it's a really inspiring name. So this is the deck that I'm currently getting the highest win rate with. It's actually been performing really well. I don't really have a whole lot of other decks. I do have a Shadow Priest deck that I run every now and then that kind of sucks. It has a very low win rate, but this one's extremely good. I usually win about 2 out of 3 games with this one. So this deck focuses a lot around healing. Essentially, I get pretty long matches out of this. It really is all about keeping yourself alive, especially if you're facing rushdown decks. This deck is essentially a counter to rushdown decks. And the idea is that you stay alive until turn 5, where you hopefully drafted your Holy Nova. And the Holy Nova is extremely good against rushdown decks because it's a very good board clear. And the deck has a lot of synergy with the Light Warden, as well as the Northshire Cleric. In fact, I'm also actually tempted to get a second Light Warden into the deck. It's something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time now. I'm sure if I have a second Light Warden. No, I don't. I could craft one, though. But yeah, the deck synergizes very good with the Light Warden and the Northshire Cleric, because they activate whenever someone is healed. And I do have a lot of minions that heal. I have the Voodoo Doctor, the Earthen Ring Farseer, which is a really good card. Not to mention the Light Well. I of course have the standard removal. You always want to be running 2 Shadow Word Pains and 2 Shadow Word Deaths in every single priest deck, because they're just so darn good, especially Shadow Word Death. 3 mana to take down almost any minion in the game with an attack of 5 or more is essentially extremely good. You can take down legendaries with this one. And of course the Injured Blade Master is essentially one of the best cards for this deck, because you could combo the Blade Master with a Circle of Healing to heal it to full health. So you could, if you have the coin and you get this one in Circle of Healing, you could have a 4/7 out on the field on turn 1, which is extremely powerful. I've also thrown in some spells. The Thought Steal I have there simply because I like some card draw, and this card is hilarious because you can get so much fun out of it. You can get Bloodlust, you can get so much extremely good stuff. And I have the standard cards. I mean, I don't build a single deck without at least having 2 Chillwind Yetis, because the Yeti is one of the best cards in the game. Same with the Sentient Shieldmaster. I always have 2 Sentient Shieldmasters. The Gurubashi Berserker is also an extremely good card in the priest deck because he can heal it. And it synergizes very well, especially if you play the Gurubashi Berserker and you throw out a... At least I used to have a Knight of Hunter in here, but I guess I took her out for some reason. And at the end there I have a Stormwind Champion, Temple Enforcer, Lord of the Arena, Boulderfist Ogre. I have some really strong endgame minions, as well as a Mind Control. The Mind Control is really a game winner. And most of my games do have a tendency to go up to 10 mana, so I've usually seen Mind Control appearing in most of my games, and I've won games because of it. We could really take control of that legendary and turn the entire game around. It's extremely good. I also thrown a Holy Fire in here, simply because I want to have some self-healing. I can't heal myself with my hero power, but Holy Fire is extremely good for turning a game around. I would like to get Prophet Velen. Prophet Velen is a very good card, and it would really fit this deck very nicely, but I haven't gotten him yet, so I'm gonna either try to get a lot of dust so I could grab him, or maybe hope to get him in a booster pack or something. I have not gone with Holy Smite, Divine Spirit, and actually no Power Word Shields either. I really like those cards a whole lot, although I could certainly... I feel like maybe I should have 1 Power Word Shield. It is a really good card draw. You know, it's a card for a card, but the extra health really does help. But I don't really know what kind of card I should take out. I'm actually not sure. I also never run a deck without at least 1 Acidic Swampus, simply because... just a second, I'm just gonna open my window here a little bit. This is a little bit hot inside my room. I always have 1 Acidic Swampus, because it's a really good card, and usually face weapons. So yeah, that is my Holy Priest deck. Again, would kind of like a Power Word Shield in there. It is a good card, but I don't really know what card I should switch out. I do really like the Shattered Shun Cleric. The Assured Drake is really good as well. And I don't want to remove any of my endgame minions. The Light Wall is also good. I guess I could perhaps remove the Voodoo Doctor and add in a Power Word Shield instead, because it is a good card. Alright, so let's do some laddering. I don't know if I have any quests, but I gonna try to win a couple of games, get some gold, maybe get a good ranking. There's 10 days left of the season until we start on a new one. It's lagging a little bit here. Alright, a worthy opponent. So we're facing a warrior. Warriors are pretty cool. I mean, they don't really have a lot of control, which I like, because control is very annoying. Alright, so the Swampoos, Shadowward Pain, Thought Still. This is actually a decent hand. However, I'm going to do something pretty insane. I'm going to throw away all my cards, because I really want a Light Warden or a Northshire Cleric in my opening hand. And that was a terrible opening hand. Holy crap. Oh, well, it was worth it. It was a gamble. Actually, it wasn't worth it. But yeah, that happens sometimes. There's really no way around it. But the ideal opening is coin Northshire Cleric Light Warden. That is an insanely good opener. But alas, it was not meant to be. Well, we could coin Shattered Sun Cleric, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just gonna let... The good thing about playing Priest is that... Oh, he is really playing a lot of low-cost minion. Good thing about Priests are that you can really afford to take a little bit of a beating. I mean, I'm not gonna play the Lightwell. And if I wanted to, I could actually play the Shattered Sun Cleric next turn to give the Lightwell one attack and take out his Engineer. Alright, he's gonna take down my Lightwell. That's to be expected. That's a really solid play from him. The good thing about this deck, however, is that you can afford to take a little bit of a beating. It's not really the end of the world. I think I'm actually going to coin Gurubashi here. That will allow me to take out the Ooze, and at the same time give the Berserker a little bit of a boost. So he's gonna put it up to a... Alright, he's shield blocking, that's completely fine. What you want? The thing about armor is that, yes, he can armor up a lot, but if I get a really... What is he doing? Okay, that's good. He's gonna play the Frostwolf Grunt, so this is really good for me. Let's out with the Light Warden, get the Frostwolf Grunt. I'm actually tempted to play the Cleric, and... Yeah. I'm actually gonna buff up the Light Warden. And I'm also tempted to Circle of Healing here, but I'm gonna wait one turn. So now I have a 5/5. He can't take that out unless he has some weapons. So, and now I can heal the Light Warden. Okay, he's gonna execute it. Well, I should have used Circle of Healing then, but hey. And now he's cleaving, okay. And now I can take out that, so it's a good play by him. He's really shutting me down hard. But I'm still not afraid. I think I have this... I have a decent chance still, because I know how powerful my deck is in the late game. He's really getting a lot of armor, but that's fine. Because here comes the powerful minions, and they are really a game changer. Unless he can find a way to deal with them, he's gonna struggle. Next turn we'll get a Stormwind Champion out, turn that Ogre into a 7/8, and I'm gonna have a lot of board control. Warriors aren't known for their great control, so... I mean, yes, he has a lot of armor, but that's not gonna help him. It only gives him a little bit of an edge. Alright. So let's play the Stormwind Champion. You may be saying, Mangs, why on earth? I'm actually gonna focus on board control here. I'm gonna focus on taking out his minions and keeping my board strong. I'm gonna play the Lord of the Arena next turn. Another Execute. Well, that's both of his Executes gone. He has no more of those. So I'm good. And I have that mind control in case he does something silly. He played a Bloodsail Raider without a weapon. That's kind of weak in my opinion. I haven't used any of my Shadowward Pains or Shadowward Deaths either. We'll do damage to that, heal up our Stormwind Champion. So now we have a 7/6 taunt and he has no more executes. He has used up a slam. There's the Arcanite Reaper. He's going to do some damage to the Lord of the Arena. He's going to take a lot of damage too in the process. I really enjoyed the Lord of the Arena. It's a card I've been enjoying more and more, simply because of its high attack. It really demands a lot of attention. And yes, people call it bad because it's a taunt with not a lot of health, but I still like it a lot. Alright, I think it's time for a Thought Steal, perhaps? First things first, let's buff up the champion. There's a shield we got. Ah! Yeti time. Let's go for a Thought Steal. That's gonna give us a Sun Fury Protector and a Kokron Elite. If we put the Sun Fury Protector in the middle, then that's gonna give us a lot of taunts. Strong taunts. He does have one use left of his Arcanite Reaper. Because of the Stormwind Champion, he can't take out the Yeti. Alright, the Abomination. We can't kill that off, sadly. Here comes the Cleave out. I think he's gonna take out my Yeti then. But if I heal up the Stormwind Champion, or I could use the Kokron Elite actually. That also works. It's too bad I didn't get the Swampus. I could have eliminated his Arcanite Reaper. It's a big shame. Alright. Let's see. What I could do is I could heal up my champion. Kill the Abomination. And that will allow us to play Shenzhen Shieldmaster and Kokron Elite. Now I'm actually tempted to use Circle of Healing here just to keep my champion alive, and I think I will do that. Although I haven't gotten a single Northshire Cleric, or which is really annoying, but I can't. But if I get them now, I can get a lot of card draw out of them. But just look at my board now; it's so ridiculously strong, and he has burned almost all of his control, and now he has only puny minions left. And if he, by any chance, plays a Gromash Hellscream or some other ridiculous card, then I have a mind control. So I actually think I won this game. It sounds very cocky, but I think I have. Alright, let's get some taunts up here. We can actually kill his Darkscale Healer off with a Shadow Word Death. And now we just own him. I think I'm just gonna go straight for his face. And you see how much that armor helps him? Nothing. I mean, yes, he would have been dead now without it, but the armor is not really a big game changer in my opinion. It's a little bit of extra health. But when push comes to shove, it doesn't really do a whole lot. And what is he gonna do now? I mean, yes, he could take down my Shenzhen Shieldmaster, but there's still so many other strong minions on the board. So this is why I was extremely confident. It looked very bleak to begin with, but in the end it didn't really matter much. And now I won. Now I have lethal on him. He's essentially dead. There's nothing he can do. So he might just give up now. Nope. Alright then, we'll just do a Manor Mind Control.
Thank you.
And then we'll kill him off.
I got this.
That's a win! So I know my deck pretty well, and I usually see when I won. And this game was definitely won, even though it didn't look good. So, my weakness is the insane control decks, like mages, have a tendency to beat me, because they just polymorph and ice block and Frost Nova and everything. They're really, really annoying. But I'm gonna do a couple more games, I think, with this deck. See if I can run into some tougher challenge. This deck is certainly not unbeatable, but it is extremely strong. I found it to be very successful. I do also struggle versus Warlocks, but I think everyone does nowadays.
Anduin versus Rexxar.
Hunters are also pretty good, but the Unleash the Hounds nerf really nerfed them a lot. We don't need the Mind Control of the Assured Drake. The Light Warden is an excellent play. And one thing that people actually don't know about the Light Warden is that you can actually heal the enemy hero to give it attack if the enemy hero has taken damage. Or in the Hunter's case, he's probably going to spam steady shots on me, which means I can heal myself in order to buff up my Light Warden. The Light Wall is also extremely good for that. So I've seen the Light Warden rise to ridiculous heights because of healing, and it can. Once I think I got a Light Warden up to 15 attack, which is insanely funny. All right. You have a Stormwind Champion. That's the best card in the world. Oh, hello there. I think I'm going to start off with the Light Warden. Then I'm going to play a Lightwell next turn, followed up by a Northshire Cleric and a heal the turn after that. That should give me a lot of early card draw. It should really be strong. Let's see if he plays anything. He might have an Arcane Shot. Hunters and their Arcane Shots have a tendency to shut down my Light Wardens. And what is he doing? Oh, he's gonna silence it. Well, that's fine. I might as well just trade it then. It's worth nothing now. Alright, I'm gonna play the Lightwell and just trade these two. So I really like playing the Lightwell early on. It really shuts down a lot of plays. It doesn't really, he can't really do damage to me because Lightwell is just gonna heal me up anyway. And it's really difficult for any character really to push out 5 damage during the first few turns. He's gonna have to use spells in that regard or charge minions. That needs to die immediately. Oh, it's a really strong beast. However, we do have the injured Blade Master. I could have played the Northshire Cleric first. I would have gotten a card draw out of the Lightwell, but I really wanted to get it on the table because you do not want to leave a Scavenging Hyena on the table. That is a really strong card, and it can scale so incredibly much if he allows his beasts to get taken down. 2-1 per dead beast is a pretty huge buff. I don't think I got any beasts in my deck now. I got an Acidic Swampus, but that's not a beast. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, so that's the problem right there. So now he's gonna get a very big buff out of that. And of course, yeah. What? He actually... Interesting. He actually targeted my Lightwell. However, this is the weakness of that. I'm gonna play... Now, I could kill this. But I think I want to do it in this order. So you don't want that to get buffed. And next turn, if he doesn't take out my Cleric, I can heal the Blade Master and get a card draw. This is why I love the Blade Master. It starts out damage. It's actually a huge buff. Because I get so many nice things from healing. So what is he gonna do? Does he have any means of taking it down? Does he have an Arcane Shot? He has a secret that might be an Explosive Trap. And a Steady Shot. Okay. Well, I'm gonna attack with the Blade Master and see what it is. If it's an Explosive Trap, then there's really nothing... It's not gonna do anything. Let's see what it is. Oh, it could be a freeze. No, it's gonna be an Explosive Trap. But you know what? That's completely fine.
Right away.
Unless he has something to follow that up with, like an Explosive Shot or a Multi-Shot. That's actually just gonna give me a lot of cards next turn. Because I could do a Holy Nova if he plays a lot of minions to get 2 cards. Could also do an Assured Drake. And then a Holy Nova. That would make it deal 3 damage. Which is really good. Another secret. What is he playing? What is he planning? What? Okay, that's actually a pretty decent play. He takes out my Northshire Cleric. Leaves that alive. That means it's probably a Snake Trap. Yeah, I think it's a Snake Trap. I really want to play the Drake, actually. This is pretty interesting. Alright, let's see if it's a Snake Trap. It is. No, it's a Freezing Trap. Okay. Interesting. Let's play the Lore of the Arena, then. I don't mind getting that back, actually. I can still use it, even though it's a little bit expensive. I hate the Starving Buzzard, but it's very weird that he didn't use that with Unleashed Hound, but I need to take that down. I could Holy Nova, and I think I might do that. Now, first things first, let's play the Northshire Cleric and the Drake. And should we take down the Grizzly? Should we just leave it there? If we don't do anything, then I can just clear the board with Holy Nova next turn. So that might actually be worth it. I could even attack the Grizzly with the Priest to get extra healing. So let's hope he plays some more minions. That he doesn't have an explosive shot or something like that. Ah! Destroy a random enemy minion with 2 at... No, that's my... Oh, that's my cleric. Wow, okay, well, the Holy Nova's gonna be very good now. It's just too bad he took down my cleric, because that would have given me so much card draw. Oh well, wasn't anything I could do in the end. Okay. Defender of Argus. Well, no, we're gonna do the Holy Nova now. It's gonna take down almost every single card he has. Or do we want to take down the... I guess we do want to take down the Kodo. Heal up the Drake. And start hitting him in the face. I'm fairly confident I won this game. I have so many strong minions to play now. I have the Stormwind Champion. I have the Defender of Argus. I have a Shadow or Death in case he plays a scary minion. I don't really see him being able to do anything. The multi-shot is okay. I never expected the Drake to stay alive anyway, but he is pretty toast. So now I can go for the Stormwind Champion, heal up my Lord of the Arena, and I got lethal on him next turn, unless he does something. Bum ba ba. You are dead. You are dead. You are dead. You are dead. Yeah, unless he pulls a like, it doesn't matter what he does really. I pretty much have an answer for everything. Unless he plays a lot of creatures, which he doesn't really have the cards for, I have Holy Nova. If he plays a strong minion, I have Shadow or Death. Arcane Shot is not going to do anything. Nope, you're dead, my friend. You are dead. Well played. Let's be mannered. Yeah, he concedes. Might be able to get to rank 19. Let's do another game. This deck is really fun to play too, I think. It's a very cool deck. It really has the answer to everything. It's good against rushdown decks, it's good against control decks, it's good against mostly everything. I just really enjoy the Priest hero power, because being able to heal your minions is extremely powerful. Because it just makes them so much more valuable. They can stay alive for so long. 2 health doesn't sound like much, but it makes a lot of difference. Alright, mirror matchup. These can be very interesting. Okay, we definitely don't want the Berserker. We don't need the Thought Steal. I think I'm gonna toss everything except the Norshire Cleric. I have a turn 1 play anyway. So, yeah, it's not extremely good, but it works. My hope was to get a Light Warden, or a Lightwell. But I guess you can't always get what you want. The Norshire Cleric, however, is a really strong opening hand, so that's gonna be cool. And I'm still gonna get a card draw before my turn, so what is he doing? A Goldshire Footman, that's perfect. That is actually good for me, because I can do this, and I can start attacking him next turn and healing myself up for card draw. So that's actually a bad play from him. Who runs with Goldshire Footman anyway? Okay. He actually has Holy Smite, one of the worst cards in the game, but he made it work. And... what? 2 Goldshire Footman? Are you kidding me? Oh, I can play the Acidic Swampus. It's not like he has any weapons anyway. What the hell? What? Oh, is this a Priest Rushdown deck? I think it might be. Why would he heal that? I'm gonna kill it anyway. Yeah, I think this is actually a Priest Rushdown deck, which is hilarious when you think about it, because I can counter that pretty easily, in my opinion. I mean, once I get my Holy Nova, I can destroy every single minion he has. It might be, I don't know. Either that or he's just really lucky with his draws. But I've heard of these decks with like tons of low-cost minions in them. But I don't think it's gonna end up too well for him. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Bum ba ba ba. Da 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 da. So I heard that there's going to be an expansion, an Naxxramas expansion for Hearthstone, with Death Knights and stuff. And one thing I really hope is that they add more soundtrack, because I love the Hearthstone music, but it gets a little bit repetitive after a while. So, what you gonna do, man? I do like leopard gnomes though. They're actually really good. They're really good value. They're almost always guaranteed to do 4 damage before they die. Why wouldn't you heal me? That's so rude. Okay. I could do Defender of Argus, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna heal up my Swampus. It was a really weak opener by him. I didn't feel like he got a lot of value out of those, but then again, Gold Shire Footmen are terrible. They just don't do anything. They can sometimes be good. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna take that on with the Shadowward Pain. Yeah, that's the big mistake of Gurubashi Berserkers. They can be taken down by Shadowward Pain. And I actually think I'm gonna coin Shield Master just to get some more minions out on the table. So yeah, the Berserkers aren't good against priests, simply because of that. They just die too easily. And if I wanted to, I could actually do Argus. Yeah, he's gonna do Shadowward Pain of himself. Of course he's gonna have one of those. If he's a good priest, he'll have 2 of each. And he should have that. Ah, Flesh-Eating Ghoul, but he's going to die. That was a really weak play of him. He shouldn't have done that. He should not have done that. I don't really need to go for him. I can just go for his face. Or maybe I should have just killed off the ghoul. But when you have a taunt on the table, he's gonna attack you anyway. Okay, I should have killed it. Because now it's gonna buff it up, but luckily it doesn't get any more health, so... But he's still gonna go for my face, which is not a big deal, I guess. Let's just kill it. Actually, what I could do... So I could do Shield Master, Blade Master. Okay, let's just kill it off. I don't want it to buff itself higher. And I can actually do Argus. I mean, the Shield Master already has Taunt, but it will still get 1-1, which is a good deal. And it will also put the Shield Master up to 4 attack, which means it can't get Shadowward Pained anymore.
Squire, attend me.
That's a good card. Silverhand Knight, always solid. 6/6 minion, essentially, divided into 2. Still a good card. Alright, let us play the Argus. Let us buff up the Shield Master. Let's get a card and heal up the Blade Master. And that will allow us to simply just clear out his board. And now we have a very solid board control. He can't Holy Nova us, because we don't have minions on 2 health. He has a Shadow Ward Death left, at least, I know. So he could take down the Blade Master. But he can't touch the Troll, because the Troll is at 4 attack. So we are pretty good. Oh, looky here! Just in time to take out the Berserker. Wow. This deck is insanely strong. Yeah, I mean, it's like... It just has an answer to everything. I love this deck. I absolutely love it. Oh no. Don't Holy Nova me, bro. What am I gonna... Oh, he actually has 2 of those. Okay, that's a good play, but I still have an Ogre. But that was both of his Holy Novas gone, so... Yeah. Right back at ya. That's gonna give the Light Warden... You see how powerful that thing can get? He might have a Shadow or Death though, so joke might be on me. But that thing can get really powerful. Nope, my friend, I got lethal on you. Yeah, thanks for healing yourself, bro. Buffing up my Light Warden. Really appreciate it. And I'm gonna do the most manner thing in the world. I'm gonna heal him. And then I'm gonna kill him. Alright! So I guess you've gotten a taste of how good this deck is, so I think I'll end this episode here. If you want to see me do more laddering, just let me know in the comment section. My name is Mangs, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.